Okay, welcome. We're back at a spot where we were before, and a little bit of different location. Last time we were there, or actually more where the caravan is. I tried to go over there. As you can see, it is much prettier, but there's no flat ground there. So no flat ground means rolling over all night long, and I do not want that. We're actually here to test something, actually multiple things. I'll show you. I got this from a cheap ass store. It is a foam floor padding for Max. Sorry, dog. For sports and stuff to put it on or to walk on, but it is foam, so I thought it would be pretty darn warm during winter time, and we do expect some frost on the ground for now. Also my down top coil, but you've seen that, and a nature hike sleeping pad, and I got a tent. And not a lot changed here, except the Doggy sleeping bag, which is the new version. Sturdy military sleeping bag. So we're gonna switch sleeping pads tomorrow, but for now, walk the dog. I put up the tents. We wanted to go over there, but I'll show you it's not doable. But I'm a little late because the sun is going down fast, but look at that. That is cool. I mean, you go out to nature to see things in nature and enjoy them. So yeah, I'm filming, but I actually like doing it, and if someone likes watching it, that will be cool, but I don't know if someone will watch it. I know previous ones people did watch it, but I know the people that did. Only the one in Belgium, the winter, that one was viewed quite a lot for something that is just basically the first video I made. And I'll show you what I mean. It's actually getting colder. We should get some frost on the ground, so we're able to test our new gear and the new padding inside of the tent, which will only be used in winter time, mainly when it will snow. I hope we will see snow this year, to have some insulation from the ground, because in winter time you will take a lot more stuff. So, well, this is also part of this camping. This is also his. Max, do not eat the grass. But as you can see, it is not level. It is on a slope. And yeah, there were some suitable spots, like over there. Oh, it's starting to rain. Need to get back. I have a down jacket on. But it's not level. So over there is a spot that I saw, but I'm gonna go back because it's raining. Do not want to get a down jacket wet. That's not a good idea. I like my insulation, but as you saw there, it is possible, but it would have been difficult with two tents. And yeah, seeing the fact that we're testing, we're not overdoing it or something, I didn't want to take the risk that we had a bad night. We could have set up here. This is the most level and flat, but I did not like having trees above me. Come. So, but yeah, it's we're almost at the same spot that we were last time, and it's picking up on rain. Not fun. Dog is walking in the mud. Don't know where my mum went, but probably to the toilet. Oh. And I found something right here. That is a cute little mushroom. I'll film it later because it's really starting to rain. Oh, yep, she's there. That's that up. And get to cover. This thing is a little bit water resistant, but just a little bit, not too much. So gotta keep it dry. So we have eaten, we did eat, how do you say it? And sun is going down, so we're going to do a little, let's call it a night hike, to see if we can spot some animals, but it has to be dry. So, see you there. So, dog doesn't want to walk. We're doing a little dark exploring. It's not really dark yet, but the camera will have some difficulty, I think. But last time we didn't do that. It was first time we were here, it was way too cold. We tried it again. Again, it was way too cold. Both times we paid for 2 nights, we stayed 1. Third time we were here, it was just about testing. Yep. Little slope. It was just about testing and not a lot of walking, so we did do a little bit of walking. I think I put that in the video, maybe not. Yeah, I did, because this part, I don't know if you can see this, so it's getting dark. But I think I'm going to remove his bell. Hang on. Als je dieren wil zien, moet je geen belletje om hebben. So I removed his bell. If you want to see some foxes or something, I think it's wise to not have the bell, which normally I would have to hear what he's doing if I let him go walk on his own. But now it's getting dark and I'm not going to let him go. I'm not getting him off the leash, only on the camping. Basically he can run away there, but I have more control there. And well, let's see if we can find some something to see, because for now it's just dark and trees. I did set a starting point at on my phone, so that if we get confused for the way back, but we walked this before, so this is all from memory. But if we do get confused, I will have my location set on my phone, so we'll be able to find our way back. That's kind of important because it should be going, that is strange. It should be getting to freezing, maybe even to nose height. So that's 1.50 meters. A little bit more, a little bit less. On the ground it should get to freezing, just a little, but that will make that we can test our gear. The new ground sheet we discovered at a cheap dollar store, call it that, and it should give some more insulation. Mom is using the green old thing, sleeping pad from Thermarest. It has a R4.2, I think, so that is a 4 season. I'm using a sleeping pad from Nature Hike. Look at that. Don't know if the camera is picking this up, but clouds starting to drift away. But alright, but I'm using a sleeping pad from Nature Hike, that's from China. It should be R5, so should keep me warm underneath. I'm using my down top coil, my down feathers I must say, because it's not full down. And we'll see if we get cold or that we sleep the night. What do you think?
I hope not. I hope I'm warm and cozy. But I will see in the morning if it's true. So even if it isn't true, I tell you directly.
So, basically, we're thinking it's going to be okay. And we have finally found something for wintertime. Although maybe we will switch the tents further on for a winter version, which for me would be a little bit longer, because it should fit, or maybe I need to lie sideways in the tent, which makes that my dog doesn't fit in it. Well, I can make it fit, but probably I will bump into him. Waking him up will make him grumpy, so not a good idea. So he's sleeping with Mom, which is a little bit shorter than me, and we know for a fact that it works. But maybe, you never know, I can lay straight, but for winter time we will probably be using the we'll probably buy a tent from a Chinese website where I get my sleeping mat, which will be a little bit longer, and a winter version, so for that. So we're actually not finding a lot of animals. I don't know if it's because we're talking, probably, but I did bring my cool little flashlight, which is actually basically as if I brought the sun, but okay, probably anything nearby would be scared before we would even see it. But it's fun to walk in a forest when it's getting dark. Never done that before. Yes, I did. I did once. It was cool, I think. It was in the Belgium Ardennes, I think. We had a dropping, we call it. I don't know what you call it in English. But that was with a lot of people. But there's actually not a lot of animals to see. I did hear one, I wanted to say a reindeer, but that's probably not the right word. Moose? A moose. I think I heard that one, but not sure. So I think we're gonna navigate back. I'm going too far out because it's dark and it's getting colder. It's probably around 5 degrees now, 6. Between, ooh, cool. That one got steeper. When I last looked, it was about 7.4-ish. So it's dropping, and it's dropping fast. When the sun went down, it's getting more moist in the air. So hoping that our stuff will stay dry enough. But started wondering, oh, that was not a bear. That was definitely not a bear. We do not have bears here, so that's the joke, but you would say we would see something like a little critter, but nothing. Nope. Not seeing anything. Would say a fox or maybe something. Well, maybe we'll see it later. Okay, so leap forward in time, we're back. Little light on. Dog found the way back. We went for a walked for a bit, and decided to turn back because it is cold, it is dark. We've never walked in a forest before when it's dark with so in that case we decided to walk the same way back. So we're back, it's 8:30. It is dark outside and got a little beer. I got a special, I don't know what it is 8.6. I don't know if you can see this. And Mom has a, I don't know how you call it, old brown. We just say oud bruin, the little Dutch lesson. That is a more sweet tasting beer. Do not drink a lot of it because it will make you really fat in no time. So we're gonna enjoy the silence for a bit and probably go to bed quite early so that we can get up early in the morning and decide what we're gonna do. Maybe we're going to a national park that is about 10 kilometers away from here, where we should be able to see animals, more than we see here, because I saw nothing. I have seen a cat and my mom has seen a squirrel, and that's about it. I do hear an owl, and I did hear a moose, but that's about it. So let's see tomorrow what it brings. Good morning. So it is about 3 degrees Celsius. So it went down pretty far this night. Oh man. Went down pretty far. Lucky because now we can test it. I didn't sleep a lot. I don't know if the camera is picking it up already, but I got a lot of condensation going on. But the inside is dry. I was away from the side. Only my dog was not. But that is why I made my doggy sleeping bag this way, because the inside is breathable, but the outside is wind and waterproof. Seeing the fact that dogs do not sweat, that is awesome. He stayed under his blanket all night. 3 degrees is, I can take a look. Oh, because I can see this thing in Fahrenheit. You see, it warmed up a bit. It's 5 now. That is 41. So it went down to 39-ish. Let's close that up. Went down to, I think, maybe around 5. It was maybe 40 Fahrenheit. So that's cold. It's really cold. Tent does work. I can lay out straight. Top quilt works. It actually works good, but this sleeping mat from Nature Hike, I'm sorry, I'm not awake yet. From Nature Hike is not an R5, so, but it was to be expected. It wasn't extremely cold because we have these inner tent, but, well, to wake up, make some coffee. So, alright, new camera. GoPro kept giving corrupted files, didn't record. So, look at the camera. So, when I got a new one and started filming at the point where we stopped yesterday evening for it was kind of dark and we were unsure which way to go, and I'm unsure if the sound quality of this camera is good, so I'm still using a little mic, which is, ja, waar gingen we gisteren heen?
Terug naar hier. Of niet?
I don't know.
Volgens mij ging het terug hier.
Yeah. I think we went back because this is, I can zoom, cool. It's a long straight road and it was really dark. So, hello. Let's see which way to go. Let us see. That is where we started. That is where we are now. And we're going that way. Or else it will be a pretty short walk. And we wanted to finish what we did yesterday, only this time with daylight. I think we found a wild edible. That is
But
the way it
they're
looks.
all small.
Oh, there they
They're
are.
grown up.
There they are. They are tame. We call them castanjes. Lacking a better word for it. There's some here, Mom. These are
Chestnuts. Yeah. They are not grown up because of the hot summer. They had a lack of water, so they didn't grow properly.
Yep. That being said, this is more than we're used to. Where we come from, the part is not this steep. We have just one little bit of a, I call it a bush, which is which I have filmed there before, I remember, but gotta watch the footing.
Oh,
But that has one little thingy, ooh, that is this steep, and further than that we do not have anything. Everything is flat. And here on the Veluwe you have more of a hillside. It can go up. Not a lot to see. She is collecting.
look. They are grown up. You can eat them.
Those we have been looking for.
Chestnuts.
Tame chestnuts.
Yes. You can.
They can be eaten, and you can recognize them because they're in these little hairy balls. I'll show you later what a poisonous one looks like, but you can tell the difference right away. There's some more that we're going to gather. Okay, so that's the next one. That is a This is a non-stinging nettle. There's the stinging nettle and non-stinging. This is the non-stinging. You can see it because these edges are not really rough. And if you touch a stinging nettle, you will feel it. It will give a light little burning sensation. And you do need to cook them before. Now this is stinging nettle. This is stinging nettle. You can always recognize them. You can eat those. You can eat the young leaves. You can eat the young leaves, but you will need to boil them first. You can make tea from it, and the older leaves you can use as a sort of spinach. But always cook the stinging nettle, because you would not like the feel in your mouth of the stinging nettle. So don't eat them raw, always boil them, and if you're in doubt, just touch it. If it is annoying, then it's stinging nettle. If it's not, don't worry, that part is also edible. They are part of the same family. One is a stinging version, one is not. So that was the second one we found. And again, these guys also, you will need to open them with your shoe. And you'll see that is the chestnut. You can eat them raw, you can boil them, you can cook them. Always look for them on the ground. There are actually a lot coming down, way more here. The animals are also feasting on it. The problem for them is it's kind of hard to crack it open, because they do sting a bit. And you can just roll with your foot. See, there they come out. They are actually pretty big. And that is the tree they fall out of. So let's see if we can find some more edibles. So, walking the same way back as a minute ago. That is the disadvantage of walking on new shoes. Because Mum is getting a sore foot. The ball of her foot is starting to hurt. So we were planning on making a bigger round and maybe stopping somewhere for a drink. But it seems that it's going to be back to the camping, peeling off the shoes and letting our feet cool down. And I'm actually also pretty thirsty. I think the dog is too. So we're backtracking back to the camping, and then I don't know if I want to eat the Decathlon food. I'm unsure of how it will taste. I saw a review which said that it might be a bit salty. So actually I am wanting to try that at home, and if it's really gross, to get something else out of the closet. But not sure yet. But I'm gonna check my phone which way to go. Oh! Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit shorter, one night less, because Mum
Yes.
thought
Look at me.
the ground was a good idea to visit. So watch out for everything that is on the road, including tree stumps and stuff like that, because before you know it, you're hitting the ground, and she went flat out. So we decided it is nothing serious. She's okay. She's still smoking, talking, knows what day it is. Nothing is broken except a piece of her teeth, and yeah, a little bit sore and thick. So we decided to break up camp and go back one day earlier. We did have the full day. We did see a lot of stuff. So yeah, we did see a lot. We did walk a lot this time, and dog is tired. So we're gonna pack the stuff and drive home. Not calling home, telling my father that I'm bringing my mom back home damaged, because he will be worried. So for now it's just breaking up and getting home. So be careful out there.